for so long, I've spoke about many different aspects of on the path of awakening or on the God path. But these days it has really culminated and refined into some simple exercise that I've put. And one is basically to sit by yourself, sit down somewhere. And try to empty your mind as much. That's one point. It's such empty. And quickly you'll feel only what's here really is just a sense of being. Very nice, simple. You are. You exist. That basic I exist feeling in you is consciousness. It actually is the self, the pure self. But in life we have come to give it to the mind. It says, I am this person, I am this body, and so on. No, that's I would say that is not true. This, if you start at this place of just this I amness feeling, this you know you exist, beyond even the words of saying I exist, just that natural I exist, that's always with you. More than any thought or any feeling or any relationship come, this is your basic ground of being. No? And with that, you can see what arises in the mind and through history and conditioning, upbringing, projections, and other factors, which are, some of them are maybe not easy to trace them. All of that floats up on the screen of consciousness, in front of or within this basic I amness feeling. And what has happened in the past is that we are conditioned through life to identify with certain aspects of these things, and you create a relationship with them, and they form a kind of identity within yourself. And so here I've only asked, again, to stay conscious that you are here first, empty and without association, just that basic I amness. It is the place from where you can witness all the traffic that comes in your mind and through the senses, every sensation, internally and externally. You're aware of them. And what my basic advice and exercise is, try to just hold on to consciously to that ever-present state, even when some thoughts will come that appear to be very strong for your personal identity. And so when those thoughts come, some memories, some energies come, the tendency is to go into identity with them. It's so quick. You didn't feel like you did anything, but that you find yourself wrestling and struggling with some emotions around these type of thoughts or feelings. So that's a common thing. I say, now I'm inviting you just to be aware of yourself, just be aware, self-aware, and see when that energy comes. Sometimes it comes, sometimes the breathing change, but all of this is observable from this place of being. This place of being is not a person. It is like the presence of God, actually, the godly presence. And you can be aware of everything. The minute you do this consciously, even if you feel you fail by identifying for a moment or two or for a few minutes, you come back. Don't hold it as a judgment or a failure. Just keep coming back. Exercise this discernment of coming back to this neutrality of being present and aware of all that's happening. And in a short while, you will see that the noise of the mind and the world, it drifts away. It's as though it drifts away. And you are back again only as pure presence. And that realization feels so beautifully rounded and grounded inside your being. And the thoughts, you lose your fear about them or what they are saying. Also the feeling of a personal identity, that is the biggest, will feel itself become something that is drifting away. And what you realize is you have always been this. The person who has a lot of struggles in life is also a mind-created identity, and it is observable. And you can feel this mind-created identity floating apart, and still no change in your being. Your being is totally present, complete and grounded. This is the first huge transformation that you'll begin to experience. And I say continue to be with this. Even if you sit for 10 minutes by yourself, try and do this 2 or 3 times a day and sit with it, and it becomes stronger, this realization, this awakening to what you have always been. You realize, but wait a second, but it's always been here. And be with this, be with this. So when we hear of the difficulties people experience, is because they go back into the mind where all the troubles seem to get even more loud, and then feel and identify with that state, and don't come back here. They're still there struggling and give all the attention to try and fix something that is only appearing through the mind, including their person. This is a simple exercise. I say also sometimes begin when you've learned to see the world through thoughts and feelings, sensation, memory and so on, when you can feel it and then still remain separate from what you're seeing, when you keep, you see, like this, as you do this, then you get more established in just presence, more and more presence. Even amidst the chaos and the noise of the world, you still retain this quality of presence. Occasionally, you go into a shape for a minute, but you won't mind that because you know presence is your ground. You come back. That's my exercise like that, to stay like this. At some point, you will find that presence become your constant. When you say I, it means presence and not your person. This may take some time, but gradually, when you say I and you use as a person, it's as though something inside feels that's not truthful. I'm not the person. You stay as the presence. And learn at a certain point also to just be aware of presence without identifying or giving any pictures to presence. After a while, by doing this, you are beyond presence even. For those of you who really are blossoming in this understanding, you can feel it. It's not a technique, it's not a psychological trick. It's the purity and the possibility of the human experience to come here. That is the height. You may become an emperor in this world, a great king or a queen in this world, travel to other planets. Nothing can compare to this simple exercise and the fruit of this exercise that I'm offering you. But if you can follow this, soon you will find real happiness, real joy, and realize how precious is your life. Not your life lived to satisfy your egoic and personal identity, but the life that is eternal and unending and beautiful. This is what I come to share with you. So, thank you. I want to say something else, that sometimes as we go deep into, when I say deep, I just mean more constant, when you're more stable in your seeing. And the word deep, I saw you go deep, deep, deep. No, it just means consistent in your seeing. On the way to finding that unchanging stillness, that completeness, mind will come to entice you with things that has caught your attention before, that have been forces of distraction in you. It will come from time to time. And you may feel that you failed because you went with it. So don't worry, there's nobody judging you. I'm just reminding you, come back, just come back and keep looking. Don't measure how much time you went with the mind. This is not important. You will experience being distracted from time to time, but your distractions are not a failure. So just continue to look. And you can do this by yourself or with others, doesn't matter. I find it very good to be by yourself and look. Give this present to yourself just for a few, 10 minutes here and there. To sit, even 5 minutes if that's all you have. To sit here and to rest inside your own awareness. And all the erratic movements of the world, you see, like this, my hand is doing this, I'm still at peace. Look, my hand is doing this. Suppose this is the world going here, this is the world, noise, family, job, interviews, all kind of things are happening, you know. But I'm still here. I'm still at peace in the heart of it, just like you. Learn this. Take it to heart and come out of misery, because your mind is not going to help you to find this by holding on to your habits. And I'm not even saying give up your habits. So just keep doing this, and whatever benefit, whatever habits are obstructing you, they will gradually leave by their own, and you will not miss them emotionally. You say, I'm so happy, so much free. Bless you.